We have Lord Achilles. Now let's take a look at it. Hello everyone! For this video we're going to be taking a look at the WBBA store exclusive Lord Achilles Paradox Quick Dash. Leave a like and let's try to get this video past 100 comments. And tell me your thoughts on this magnificent blue bay. So this is probably, I think this is probably the best GT WBBA store. I know the last one we had previously was Union Diabolos, and that was very good for the parts you got, except I guess maybe Union. But this is like amazing. You get the Achilles GT chip, which I think is perfectly fine. The Lord, okay, let me explain to you why this release is so important. If you ever wanted to use Lord competitively, the stoppers would eventually get worn, and the fact that you have to actually buy again a triple booster really sucks. So I'm really happy they made this accessible. Lord, I would still say, I would argue it's still viable to this day. Paradox, not really like too crazy on it. I do like it on naked, just because it has the Hell Curbex gimmick and everything. Quick Dash, I think it's a solid rubber tip that they gave us. Let's just get it flipped over. Alright, now let's take a look at the back of the packaging. Again, visually, it looks so nice. Look at this. Look at it. So the recommended, okay, so look at this. So now we got the back of the box, and look, the recommended combo is Lord Diabolos Paradox Wave. A little bit weird. Yeah, again, the other parts here, you can't actually flip the Paradox thing for Lord. Paradox, you can only get flipped for naked, so yeah, it's just something to say out there if you're wondering. Quick Dash, again, love the parts. Is there anything else in particular? I don't really think there is. Looks very nice. Really cool parts. I'm alright with the blue recolor, considering that last year we got basically the same color scheme for Ace Ashura, and we're getting the same color scheme, but at least the bay is very viable. So, going over to our first part, we have the Achilles GT chip. I think visually how it looks, it's fine. I do think this bay is a tad overdone on the blue. They definitely could have balanced it out just a bit. Maybe because if they're gonna have yellow, maybe balance it out a bit more. Have extra yellow stickers on the thing, because if it's dominated by one color, it's kind of hard to appreciate it. But whatever. That's my own take on it. I think visually it looks very nice. If you're wondering on the teeth for it, there you go. I think the teeth are all right for this Achilles chip, and just so we can get a better shot of it. If you're wondering how it looks, I think the teeth are okay. Just to show you, teeth. All right, moving on to the next part. The next part is the Lord layer base, and I have to say, I like it a lot. And if you can notice on the actual Lord, which I think I'll pick up in a second. First of all, let me do this thing, because if I don't do it, I'm gonna hate that I didn't. Look, you can actually put the naked spring and shit, and look at how well it fits on the Lord. Like, now that looks nice. Now I wonder, was this Lord Achilles done just so we can have this Lord spring and recolor? I wonder. Very visually appealing with this chip on. Lord, super viable base. Seems like, you know, the metal's painted there gold, so I like that. I'm actually wondering this. Is the gold, I gotta double check. I don't think, was Gold Turbo Lord Spriggan have painted metal on it? Because if it didn't, and this one did, that's kind of funny. Yeah, but visually again, looks amazing. Has the rubber on there, very viable. Oh wow, that's funny actually. Wow, the Gold Turbo Lord Spriggan doesn't actually have gold metal on there, but this one does. Well, huh. Anyways, you can kind of see it on here, but you can see the little stoppers things there. That's what makes Lord at the start incredibly viable. Once it gets worn, you have to be a little bit more careful, because Lord can burst once those stoppers are worn, but when the stoppers are like that at the start, you're pretty much good. Because the tab gets worn over time when you do a lot of battles. So yeah, you have to please keep that in mind. Obviously dual spin, so you could put the Valkyrie chip on there, you could put Longinus, Fafnir, Diabolos 2, Dragon 2, etc, etc. Very appealing to look at, and I think an amazing part. Amazing. Next up, we have Paradox. So the original Paradox was this sort of, just kind of like this color scheme of it, which I think was fine, but to be honest, it really didn't match Naked Spriggan like at all. So to see this is really cool. So Paradox works like this, and I'm going to get actually the side view of it in a second. I'm going to set it up. So I'm going to just get the side shot right here. So you can see Paradox. So this is how you have it for bays that aren't on the naked base. On the naked base you can also have it like this, but then you can actually pick this part up, flip it, and flip it and get it on. There you go. And then after, this can be compatible with the naked Spriggan. It's an alternative mode. And if I put the naked Spriggan base, my oh my, looks pretty spicy. Let me actually just assemble it fully. Yeah, look at that visually. All that blue, man. Now that looks cool. I think it's alright. I really just like it for the pairing on naked in the upwards mode. I don't really think it's some sort of insane, crazy parts. But you can definitely find some use out of this. And plus, too, because when you have it flip down and everything, when you're doing battles, that thing's probably going to make some extra impact for you. Because when it's flipped down, all that space and everything for all the impact. But moving on. Our next part is Quick Dash. So nothing really crazy to say about Quick Dash. Just happy to say that they're finally doing more rubber drivers after all this time. They've been very hesitant on making rubber drivers like Tac or Extreme. Sorry, like Quick Dash or Extreme Dash, etc. You get the idea. So very happy to see this. I think it's a good alternative if you don't want to use Extreme Dash. Or yeah, it's really it, man. I like the part. The colors on it look very nice. No complaints. Scale. Turn it on. Okay, the Achilles chip is about 3.17. The Lord base is about 20 grams on the dots. I don't know. Kind of thought it'd be a little bit more than 20. Whatever. Paradox, 23. And then after Quick Dash, you're looking at about that for the weight. So overall, love the parts. No complaints. Let me just get this assembled now. So let's see the combined weight in a second. There you go. All together now, it should be a total of about 52.48 grams. Let's just get this out. This looks awesome, man. This looks awesome. Looks really cool. I just think it's dominated by too much blue, but I love it. I love it. Let's do our test launch. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Yeah, not trying to go too crazy because that'll happen, but yeah, it looks beautiful when it spins. Let's do a little bit of a light launch. Yeah, look at that, man. Look at that. That is amazing how it just looks so good. All right, let's make things interesting. I've got some sparking bays we'll do battles with. We have Glide. Obliterated! First round to Lord Achilles. That's power, man. That's power. Glide Ragnarok defeated so easily. Next up is the other Glide Ragnarok. So let's see. Let's see if we make impact. It's important that you make impact the attack drivers, obviously, otherwise you just lose all the stamina. Come on. Amazing KO right at the end. That was solid. That was solid. Alright, next, okay, so we just did those Ragnaroks. Let's do first Uranus. Dude, does it just win like that? Wow, defeated. Okay, let's put that to the side. I think it wouldn't make any sense if I didn't do this, so we'll do at least one Paradox versus Paradox. with Naked versus Achilles. See how well it does if it can KO it. I would think no, but I don't know. Yeah, it was close to a KO, but obviously it's an attack grabber, so it's not gonna... I don't think it's gonna be able to outspin at the end, despite Lord being right now and right. Impressive, I guess. So putting that to the side. Let's do another left, King Helios. Blue versus blue. Yeah, bro, I love this bay. This bay is awesome. Almost a KO, man. Almost a KO. 2 times and almost KO'd it. 2 times, man. A little bit impressed, actually. Next up is going to be a bay that has insane power. Rage, longiness. I'm a little bit afraid, actually. I think it might burst me. Rage. We'll do a second round just because Rage is like a powerhouse. Maybe a third round? I mean, it has the potential to KO Rage. Guess it just depends at the start. Who's it gonna be? Let's see. Yeah, fair enough. Next up is Lucifer. Get him! Look at how fast Lucifer's losing. Dude, it's dead. Yeah, it's dead, man. Just keep it going. Abyss. Almost a KO, man. Almost a KO. Mirage. Fafnir. Let's see how it does against Lord. See, man, it always does this thing where it almost KOs it, and it does kind of slide a little bit. I don't really think Paradox in the lower mode is that good, in my own opinion, at least on this lower combination. I don't know, maybe we gotta do more testings with it. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Alright, let's get the other ones just to finish off. Get it ready. Oh no. Is Hyperion gonna kill it? I hope not, man. It's gonna kill it. Yeah. It probably could burst it too, to be honest. Just seen that big hit. Alright, we have our last two, which will be Death and Brave, which I'll be battling in this video. Overall, pretty positive. Like for the stock combo too, you can perform alright against these other stock combo bays. Okay, now let's do the best. Right, attack Sparking Bay, Brave. Well, I don't... Gotta do like a vertical right there. What? Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's try it again. It actually did make it... Wow. Alright, I was about to say, it actually did make it slide quite a bit. Alright, so final thoughts and opinion. Is this a good WBBA store? What are the pros? What are the cons? Honestly, I just don't like it for the colors. Like, I feel like it's too dominated by blue. But I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me. You get very viable parts from this, like extremely viable, so I definitely think this is worth the pickup in my own opinion. Especially for Lord, if you need spare bases. It's a solid release. It's a solid release. In the comments, let me know your thoughts. I personally love it when TT just makes viable parts more accessible. It's very good that they're doing that. Anyways, I want to say thank you all for watching, like and subscribe, and have an awesome and amazing day.